Hello everyone, welcome to Beauty in the Garden. I am T. If you're new to the channel, welcome. So today's video, I wanted to catch you guys up on how busy we have been out in our garden. I have already got our grow bags ready for the Napas, and that's going to be maybe I think 10 or 12 bags for our Napa cabbages this year. I will be putting them, you guys, in this sand pit around this perimeter of the sand pit because slugs and snails. So that's going to help out because it is sand in here. So I'll come on and talk to you guys about all the plans that we have going on. As you guys can see, there is a fire that is burning right here, and this is coming from our old greenhouse, and we are going to be replacing that. So it's going to be a major project that we are taking on, and I hope I'll be able to film some content. If I do not, you guys, if I do not get overwhelmed, I will film it and talk basis of how we are tackling this project. But I am going to put the Napa cabbages along this sand pit in those grow bags, and like I said, it is 12 of those. Okay, so my plan is to just do that here, and then as we go along, you guys can see some of the old wood here. Got a ton of work to do. As you guys can see, here is one of my roses that is dug up. I'm trying to think of where can I put this rose bush because I don't want to toss it or maybe find it a home. But this right here is one of my knockout roses from over by my greenhouse. So here's some of the old wood. We might use it for something else, or we might go ahead and just burn it. And if I do burn it, this wood is no longer treated, you guys. It is absolutely no longer treated. Once your wood is getting very old and has been sitting out into its elements, it is no longer treated, you guys. I promise you, some wood, especially this wood, has been now going on 10 to 12 years. This wood has literally started to break down and deteriorate. It is not treated anymore, so I'm going to burn it. If I do burn it, I'm going to collect the ash and I will toss it into the garden before our garden. So right here is the old frame. I'm not sure what I plan to do with this frame. If you guys have any ideas besides the trellis, what I could do with this, y'all let me know, because I've already used it as a trellis. I don't know, you guys, maybe a beautiful arbor. I don't know yet, but y'all have any ideas, let me know in the comments. All right, so here is the garden as of right now. I am basically taking out all of the plants that were out of the greenhouse and putting them in here, and now I'm going to take them down, cut them down to size, and going to move them into our indoor grow tent for overwintering. Just certain varieties that I want to keep, but all in all the plants are out here. I mean, they are doing well. Plus, look at this, humongous, right? This is beautiful peppers. It does need a little bit of water since I took it out of the grow tent, and the grow tent did have, you guys, some shade cloth. So I just want to show you guys everything. This is what it's looking like in here. It looks like a complete jungle. I need to harvest a lot of things and go ahead and put them into my dehydrator. I've been really busy with my dehydrator. My dehydrator has been super busy. I've been dehydrating beets in there. So I've just been really busy with that little machine. Sometimes you think you have more space, you guys, until you use it all up. So that's that. So let's go over here, because see, I need to harvest these. I went ahead and took them all out. You guys can see all of those beautiful habaneros. I didn't want to tear them all out, but I had to, because here is our new greenhouse space. So as you guys can see, we had already like mapped out this area here. Went ahead and tossed in some extra soil amendments here. Basically anything I had that was loose that I didn't need, I went ahead and put it in here. And we're going to level this area before bringing in crush and run to level this area for the greenhouse. So here is the new space for the greenhouse. I did actually go ahead and change out this bed. If you guys remember, I had a garden bed on this side and a garden bed on this side. I went ahead and tore those out as well, and I fixed this garden bed. Okay, so I had to tear out some of my garden bed, but as you guys can see, I actually went ahead and straightened it up, because these are actually two boards put together, and I went ahead and just evened it out and topped everything with compost already. So this bed is ready to grow in. All right, and then I took the end cap off of here, and as we go down this way, you see what I mean? I had to straighten this out. Once I straightened it out, it was a big difference in the gap. Can you guys see the big difference? That's a big difference in the gap. So I went ahead and straightened that. But here is our space. So I'm hoping I can get this done. And as well, I plan to do this over as well. Hopefully I can get enough scrap lumber up and to redo this. I am going to keep the 4x4s to this table, but I'm going to do a new top on this table, and hopefully I can get it to last a little bit longer. Like I said, this is all old wood anyways, so it kind of breaks down over time. As you guys can see, it is time for me to just let it go and repair. And I had to do the same thing with inside the garden. I hope you guys watched me do the makeover of the main garden, because that is why I had to do so. The wood was given out. So that's what I'm thinking here. With my greenhouse floor, the wood was given out and the plastic was given out. So I wanted something now that I wouldn't have to deal with that again. So we're going to put down here some crush and run and pavers into this space right here. But we're trying to keep it in budget, you guys, because it's a one income household really. So I want to make sure that I don't put too much weight on my husband to put up the fundings so that I can get this done. So that's why I'm using as much materials here to fill this area, which I did pretty good with this, filling up this space. And then I would see how much it costs for the crush and run, which crush and run can run a good deal. It all depends on where you're getting it from. We have looked into a local place here. The delivery is high as I don't know what, you guys, versus the material. So I figure if I'm going to get the material, I might as well go ahead and get the material for more than one project, right? So what I'm going to do, since I have to pay such a high delivery cost, I'm probably going to go ahead and think about any projects that I might need to go ahead and have them delivered with that load, okay? But here is our space for our greenhouse. And my old greenhouse was a 8x6, okay? So you kind of can see it ain't that much bigger than what it was, kind of. Because you kind of can see the old frame. You kind of can see where it was before, you know, and where it's going now. But I don't have to worry about no more plastic roof, you guys, that I just have to replace every year. So I just want to touch bases on that. I did dig up my stobies. These are my stobies here. This is the white flowered astobie, and this one is still green, but that one is not. When I went ahead and dug up the bulb of that, because it is a bulb and it will come back. You can actually split your astobies. I don't know if you guys have astobies, but you can split your astobies and put them elsewhere so you can have more astobies the following season. They'll keep getting bigger and bigger because it is a bulb, and that bulb makes more bulbs. But that is that astobie. And let me just pull back, you guys, because this is a working project, so you can kind of see everything here. All right, so here will be the greenhouse. I am going to have to remove my plum tree that I just planted because it was an afterthought, but I'm going ahead and dig it up before it gets any bigger and pop it somewhere else. And I'm actually been thinking about actually going ahead and moving this rose bush as well. I'm not sure, you guys. Let me know in the comments, because I'm trying to balance out some things, and I'm really feeling if I do move this rose, I might pop it I will pop it somewhere, because I just won't want to just get rid of it. But I kind of want something on the outskirts of the greenhouse as well. And I kind of don't want anything to mess with the lighting, because I already have an apple tree here, right? So I have this apple tree here. So I kind of thinking that Arby's going to give this area, this space here is going to be taken up by this apple tree. So I'm thinking either I take this plum tree up and put it into a container that has a reservoir and keep it maybe much bigger than what it is now as far as height, and just really keep it a dwarf, because like even with my apple, like I told you guys, I'm going to canopy that apple and it's just going to be right here, and I'm still going to get a good bit of apples, but it's going to stay small. So I'm hoping that's going to be the same thing I can do with this plum. All right, so I don't know, should I dig it up because it's so close? Because I do want like a little lip, you know, around this new greenhouse space. I kind of do want like a little lip, so that any kind of water or anything like that kind of could just pour off to the side. So I'm thinking that's will be the best bet. So I might just go ahead and move that tree and this one. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe if I keep them kind of smaller, I don't know, or keep it trimmed up further away. I think there should be enough space. Y'all let me know in the comments, because I kind of really like my roses the way they are, but I definitely know I'm gonna have to move that, okay? But I just wanted to come on and show you guys the new space and how hard I've been working. I'm sorry I ain't been able to put out the content that I normally do, but I need to go ahead and get things done where I can focus on a lot more different projects. So once I can get this area squared away, we'll start planting very, very soon out here in the garden, and then I will be showing you so much more projects. I'm gonna try to film this, like I told you guys, I'm gonna try to film me doing this area here. As you guys can see, this is the starting project of it. We did go ahead and tear it out. As you guys can see, the wood is here, the other wood is burning. I would definitely be using that ash before it rains. I would try to go ahead and dust these beds, and I'm gonna tear out I would say 80% of my garden, even the stuff that is good. I'm gonna go ahead and tear it out, harvest everything, dehydrate everything, and then focus on getting this project here done, because this is a big project, you guys. I told you guys it was gonna be a big project, and here is the space. So I hope you guys enjoy my video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification so you can be notified when I do upload a video. And you guys, look what I harvested today. Isn't it gorgeous? This is my last melon of the year. It is gorgeous. So like I'll tell you guys, there's beauty in everyone's garden. And bye-bye for now. Bye-bye, you guys. Happy gardening.